Hey, how's it going? I'm just finding out about my legal rights if I want to take a class action lawsuit against Ep- Epic Games. I should send in this shit. If you opt out, but even if you opt out, it doesn't say you won't be bound by them. It says Epic will not be bound by them. If you give somebody a used version of this game, Epic, like, you're violating this agreement with Epic. Crazy. I gotta put my laundry in the dryer. Alright, do you know anything about the plot of the previous game? Yeah, I just watched like a plot summary, so I might not like know. Right. I just might not know like individual characters, if there's any recurring characters besides like the main ones. My display does not support HDR. I need to get a new display. Is that just 4K, I assume? No, I want performance. I don't really. Well, let's see what the internet has to say. Okay, so you can switch during the game, so I'm just going to start in quality, because apparently Like, there's not that much combat. Oh, hey, Garth. How's it going? I'm playing Alan Wake 2. I don't know if you have ever played Alan Wake 1. I have not. I just watched a plot summary. So, hopefully I can understand what the fuck is going on in this random esoteric game. Cool. Output device headset, bro. Oh no, never mind. That's what I want. Mic, USB microphone, cool. One thing more on. Let's do normal. Start normal and we can adjust as need be. This is apparently a survival horror game.
Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I thought it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
All right. What the fuck? All right. Sure.
Where'd he go?
Is there a way to disable motion blur? Yeah, let's get off motion blur, please. Thank you. Maybe I... Oh. What the fuck? I like paused right at the jump scare. Maybe I do want motion blur on. You can lower the horror flash visual intensity and audio intensity. That's funny. Yeah, I guess I want motion blur. It just looked bad without it. Maybe I do just want to switch to 60 FPS. I'll keep trying this for a little bit longer. This guy's no junk. There's no junk in his trunk. Am I allowed to show this on... Did people get in trouble for that on in Cyberpunk? I can't remember. Oh. Alright. Yeah. And I wish. Tough.
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. What the fuck?
Oh, yeah, no, you can see his dick now. No. Google, show me this guy's penis. Or no, show me this guy's balls.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault. People get all murdery. Life happens.
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. Say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Interesting. The face of this guy is the like lead dev, but it's not his voice.
We arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing to cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
There. I'll check out that map.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Sorry about that.
Just gonna lower the brightness a bit. Usually I have to set the brightness a little higher than they say, but in this case, looks like I need to go a bit lower, or just normal. What is this?
I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents are right here for me. My partner Thornton, down at crime scene. It's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Let's get into that.
Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, but you know, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night. But don't worry, Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
One sec. I'm just cleaning my glasses.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the... The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Yeah. Heart fucking torn out.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that have the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Stairs are out. You okay?
This guy is voiced by the voice actor of Max Payne, and Max Payne also had the same face as Sam Lake, like he does in this. I wonder if that's intentional. Oh. I just want to open that.
Nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
Next call is on me.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Okay, this is a like open area that you can go off in different directions. Cool.
be back in a second.
Roger.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. And the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now, this is the scene of the crime. Found him on the table. He didn't touch nothing. No. Procedures. Stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tar. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Oh, I can just set this anywhere on the board. Alright.
Another body turns up just as we arrive at town. Coincidence?
Okay. Where did the door go? Oh, there it is.
Step 1. Examine the corpse. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about. Who is
Oh,
it?
I don't have to leave the door.
Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Yeah. Yeah, he's really earning his keep on his last case.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Until now.
Robert Nightingale.
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times in Quantico. Worked the cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the proof pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
Same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on back here.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
2010. Now, what game could have come out in 2010? It's the first. It's Alan Wake 1. It's Alan Wake 1. That's the game.
He got some wild ideas in his head. Ghosts until he fell off the mountain. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Alright. Well, fill out the Mind Palace a little bit.
This mug always cheers me up.
Right. I know who he is.
Everything. For now, at least.
Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it. Was he killed here, or brought here after? For display.
We know that he was killed here. I already know who the victim is.
I had to review the clues.
Okay. Ah, yes. Okay.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. Footprints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You run around the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Okay, so she has some kind of superpower, apparently.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Like the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. And somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This is way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
This is one of your hunches, Anderson? Something happened at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. Knew he was here. Ambushed him. Dragged him to the campgrounds. Strapped him to the table. Cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses' lookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Just with the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales. They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message. Someone knew they were here. Someone playing invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You're right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. A witch with no heart. A strange echo of Al murder. I should profile Nightingale about this page. We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
I guess there isn't anything to do here. I thought I was supposed to look in his chest.
From the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. We're not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks made no sense. That's not right. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deer Feast.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Brayton called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Deer Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Burgess aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance. Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful. Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
Tripod for a camera? To record stuff?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away? The Federal Bureau of Control? That's a new one. Toxic volcanic gas, huh? Well, what's so unusual about
FBC.
volcanic gas?
The FBC is the
Here we are.
is
Let's go
the
back to town and meet the
people
sheriff.
from the game Control. The main character of that game ends up as the director of it. Midway through the game, they like
I can't get that manuscript.
they're basically like the SCP Foundation.
Those reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these punches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Brandon, did I stream Control for you? I can't remember.
The
I
diner's
might have
up
just
the
played
way.
it.
Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Oh, that's a good game. That game's a lot of fun. There was a DLC in it that basically tied it in with Alan Wake. It basically like revealed that they were in the same universe.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
No, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Tim Breaker?
Your deputies said you had a couple of
Played by the guy who plays the lead in Quantum Break,
Thorpe was still on about that? No.
their previous game.
He's the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. You're just inside.
Can this guy control time as well?
Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. From the case files you sent over, that many people decide.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Oh, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just had a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake. He was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping.
So true.
Then we heard shooting.
Credits roll.
Psychos and deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. Then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found her. The whole thing's terrifying. That's all.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found my necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back.
Finders keepers then. But Publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep it.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions. Saga! Saga Anderson. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time. No. You're mistaking me for someone else. If you say so.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, like, supernatural shit happens in this world. So it kind of makes sense. She must have some kind of supernatural ability that she just thinks is like a hunch.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
All set? My guys have met you out in the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree. Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, call me. That sort of thing. We're not gonna find out you're the grandmother or something. Barbara. Played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. No one's had that. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. It's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all friendly.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead
Yeah.
the way, Sheriff.
Not at all.
I'll be right with you. So this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Just here to need to let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Agent?
No.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns that needs away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. You always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Doors locked.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external
Ariel,
inspection.
rock out with your
Focus on
cock
the
out.
internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? Uh-huh. They did leave something inside his chest. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing. How did they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. Put up a fight.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us. We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale.
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Hmm. She's not gonna wear gloves, bro? It's disgusting.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here it was. Killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Did I just get jump scared by... Oop.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
He's coming. No weapon. Paige said to get into the light. He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Oh, okay. He caught me instantly.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
It does have True Detective season 1 energy, definitely.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him. We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
The sheriff just got murdered?
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew what he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. There is no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the trees performed rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
I can't just play this in the background?
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. No.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Somebody called for a tour guide. Oh, wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, Baltic Best, coffee roaster slash tour guide by Coffee World magazine. And I'm here to give you a tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, young. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. That's why the Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, I say, fuck the government. Oh, you think of everything, and we'll take you anywhere.
Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Watching at majestic Mirror Peak.
A tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is. Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon.
Her kid's name is her daughter's name is Logan.
But whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here. The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there and stop him before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
What if they were just murderers?
That's terrible. But we'll do what we can, man.
Like these two just came in, shot to like they just believed me?
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Monsters aren't real. What do you mean? The sheriff disappeared. A cook? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real.
Magic's not real.
Monsters aren't
I guess they're just stupid. That's always possible. Let me just...
Client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not? Just so
this, Walter? Huh? At my wit's end.
I want out! Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out!
Do you think I like throwing in jail?
It's not opening. Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
Smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Great Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find.
The pages haven't been wrong yet?
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. This is the same symbol as that cult necklace.
Not exactly hiding in the shadows, are they?
Merced won't roll over on the issues.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beat. Or maybe three.
Spending a lot of time at the lake in this game.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Haha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies start to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story. The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means. Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. solve the case. I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
There's restricted ambulance.
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of paper.
Hey, it's Steven.
I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalanpiiri.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can not run through a garbage can.
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
That's all for now. Let's get to the murder site, Casey. A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you.
Yeah, I guess so.
Didn't want us to have them. Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never mind rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Monsters? Overlaps? Rituals? What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive,
the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around, learn what this ritual is. Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Alright. I guess let's upgrade pistols. Can't. Yeah.
A lunchbox again. who's leaving these out here.
Alan is watching over us.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here? I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far. I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold.
I don't remember exactly what it looked like on the inside.
You're in over your head. Next stop, Polkara Street Station.
The threshold.
But I wouldn't be surprised if it's changed.
Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle?
Witch's Ladle. To go back to the murder site, I guess. Oh, never mind. I was supposed to go down there and explore it. Whoops. I didn't see it on the map. I'm sorry. Oh, the music changed. Now that I've gone back in here, they reintroduced the music. To be honest with you, I didn't think I was signing up for a horror game, like a real horror game. I really hope it isn't like a super horror game and it's more just like a thriller.
Seems like it's reacting to the... These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
Flashlight boost. Interesting.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut.
Okay, so it has changed.
Trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
You were correct. I just wasn't supposed to go there yet.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
This is the witch's hut. The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
Yeah, I don't see it. Oh.
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights.
Shit, there's a guy hiding behind this. I just saw a guy. I saw him. And I heard him. Need to listen to that manuscript again.
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe, like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga as if the light had manifested them, pulled them from the darkness. A shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings.
Okay. She found it among the junk in the forest. Guess I gotta hunt through the junk in the forest. I've already been looking at some junk in the forest. Guess I'll look this way. No. Look the other way.
This fuse is busted. This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though. Another page. Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. A smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
The sign for the witch. Alright. Supposed to push the heart through the hole in the sign.
Witch's ladle, towering over Saga, watching her and the witch. The image of the witch in the sign, Nightingale's heart, a cold, dead lump in her hand. Her definition of sanity had changed since she arrived in this town. But she trusted the pages. Was forced to. Saga addressed the witch. She squinted to read the first part of the ritual words.
Oh, so these, they don't actually read off the whole manuscript. They only read off the important parts.
I brought you the heart witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. This was the key. The tree was the threshold.
Okay, so... Oh, I'm just supposed to get into the,
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake. Yep. Already got the answers to these. Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message. I need to know more about the Code of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down. Cult of the Tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting. The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
Oh, I'm supposed to profile. Alright.
I need Nightingale's heart to get in the overlap. Where is it?
Close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge. I need to check the general store for the heart. Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back.
What? Why did you say that? Wife bad. So true. That's a knee slapper. I'm gonna have to share that with my grandson on Facebook. Oh, stuck on terrain. Oh. The general store is just, it's just by the murder scene. Oops. Oops. Whoops. The lighting changing at this point is very, very strange. Also, I guess they're done over here.
Nightingale mentioned the general store. I need to check it out.
I kind of want to tamper, but I guess we'll go check out the general store. Bro, what is this music, man? This shit's so scary. Ah! Where's the fucking door to the general store? Jesus. Ow. Ow. Owie. Bro, I'm back here. Fuck.
Figured all this out already. So this goes here.
Oh, perfect. I don't have to do all this. At least there's some amount of that not being.
Witch's Ladle, towering over Saga.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
I guess this bit is undone. I'll just save right after this, I guess.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just began. I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to think. Nope. Think, Saga. Right. The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart.
Alright. Nope.
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Nightingale's heart. Where? I need to check the general store for the heart.
No.
Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife.
Don't forget to save often, thank you. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm not really sure. I thought I was supposed to pop the thing.
I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some of the ATV tracks in the woods and got me turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
I guess so. I thought that like the feedback when that thing in his chest explodes is the like cut off point, but I guess I need to shine it longer on him. Okay. He needed literally one more shot to die.
Like Nightingale. I don't think I'm done here yet.
Gotta get into the light. It'll heal me.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream. And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
Saga edged toward the broken door, her gun ready, flashlight aimed ahead. Nightingale said it would be here. The Cauldron Lake General Store was overgrown, left to rot. Saga thought about the cult of the tree. They'd been here, waiting, planning a gruesome ritual murder. Meanwhile, they played cards in the general store, like it was just another late-night poker game. Saga stepped closer to the door. Had the animal broken it? There was a loud crash. Saga found herself face to face with a cultist, a hulking figure in a raincoat. We watch in the night. Wild eyes behind a plastic deer mask, an axe in his raised hand.
Alright. I have to open the overlap. That means I need to go this way. I'm almost out of bullets.
Lucy, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay, okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
Why did the light go out? I'm stuck on terrain! I'm fucking stuck on terrain! I'm stuck! I went back! No! Oh, okay. It auto saves after this point. Alright. To be honest with you, to be completely honest with you, oh, motion aiming? No. 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 Oh. I don't know if I want this, but, where's the difficulty settings? I don't want one-shot kill. Nudity sensor, yeah. Alright. I'll figure it out in another time. I'm just gonna go to the witch's ladle place and then, or the witch's hut, and save, because I need to go to bed soon. Have I watched Look Back? I also need to watch that. It came to theaters here, and I didn't see it because they were charging $20 a ticket for a movie that is 45 minutes long. Which was crazy. But yeah, I do need to watch that because that is like peak. That's like the best, one of the best one shots ever written. So I will. What's it on? It's on Prime? Is it on Prime? Is that what it's on? Oh. watching some of Oh, were you just talking about this stream? Is that? Oh, okay. I still don't know what you're talking about, Garth. But Look Back is it's like an anime short film. It's based on like a kind of semi-autobiographical like short story that the author of the series Chainsaw Man wrote. That is like very good. Very good. I don't know what the short film is like, but I know that the manga was very good. I shouldn't really, it's like a weird thing. It's not like actually a short film. It's like 45 or 50 minutes long. So, not really a short film, but not really a movie either. But yeah, thanks for watching, folks. This game's pretty cool so far, I think. Interesting mystery. I think I know probably a little more just based on knowing what happens in the previous game than you guys might, but I think it's probably good to be just confused as fuck watching this, because you're in the shoes of the main character. Yeah. Anyway, have a good night, you two. I'll probably play this at some point. I won't be able to for the next 2 days, but probably on Monday, if either of you are interested in watching again. I'll probably play some more. Have a good night.